Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. I run the beauty and travel blog LOVEROFSHADES.com. Please go ahead and hit the notification bell. Therefore, you are notified anytime I drop a video. And please go ahead, a little disclaimer in advance, and check out next week's video because I have some announcements that are very important to this channel coming up and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So as you guys can see today, I created another holiday look and this will drop on Christmas Day. So I hope that this will give you a little bit last minute inspiration. And this is featuring more the traditional colors for the holidays, more specifically Christmas, which is the reds and greens, etc. But still, I really love how the look came out and I hope you guys do too. So if you guys are looking to get a look like this or something similar, then stay tuned and I got you. Hey everybody, let's get started. So as always, we're going to start off with skin. So I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro. This is the conceal in the shade orange. Now I use this for color correcting. So as you guys can see, I put this all over my face and then I take my Real Techniques foundation brush and then I just go ahead and evenly distribute it throughout my face. And this is to help even out my skin tone. For foundation, as always, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Cappuccino. As always, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on top of the color corrector, and I'm just going to apply this all throughout the face. Now moving on to the I Am Magic Concealer. This is by Juvia's Place. This is in the shade 12. I'm applying this strictly underneath the eyes. And this time I'm not going to place it on the top of my lids. I'm going to use a different concealer for that. But we're going to allow this to dry so it could get tacky for better coverage. On top of my eyes today, I'm going to use by MAC, it's the Studio Fix 24-hour concealer, and this is in the shade NC48, and I'm applying this on top of the lid. I'm also going to allow this to dry down so it could get tacky. While we're waiting for that to get tacky, we're going to move on to contour. So as always, I'm using my Rich Honey. This is by Tarte. It's a foundation stick, but I use it for contour. So I'm placing that underneath the jawline. And as you guys can see here, I'm just using both the sponge as well as my sculpting brush to kind of blend this out. But for the cheekbones, nose, underneath the jawline, and around the temple of my forehead. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. So I already did a little bit of the contour for the nose, but I like to use my Beauty Blender sponge. I actually got this from TJ Maxx to help kind of complete the look and blend it all out together. Now moving on to powder, just because I still do have oily skin, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in the shade NC45 with my powder brush. Now moving on to bronzing, I'm going to use my Mented Cosmetics. This is in the shade Yacht Life, and taking that same sculpting brush as well as my concealer brush for my nose, I'm going to go ahead and use both of them to help sculpt out my face. Moving on to eyes, I'm using my Colored Raine Vivid Pigments palette, and I'm using the shade Unbothered, and I'm taking a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm applying this on top of the lid only. And we're going for more of a flesh tone color. I'm also going to take my blending brush, and this is more of a fluffier blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. I really want to make it look like it's flesh shade, like flesh tone. I don't want it to look like I have on eyeshadow at this time. Moving on to the matte book, I'm taking my Define brush and using this shade. It's red. They don't label the colors for this palette. And I'm taking a small detailed brush and I'm only applying this onto the crease. So I'm using small strokes, as you guys can see, and I'm going to extend this out towards the middle of my lid. Don't worry if you get a little bit more going down towards the actual base of the lid, because we're going to sculpt that out in a second. Just focus on the coverage and just getting that shape done. We want it to accentuate the shape of our crease. Now moving on to two greens, I'm using this like deep forest green as well as just a regular green. I'm taking that same detailed brush and I'm going to start off around the middle. We're going to blend out that demarcation, so don't worry about that. Right now we're just worried about the coverage, and we're going to go ahead and finish defining out the rest of our crease using both of these colors. So I'm using more of the deeper green towards the V, and then for the regular green, I'm using that more towards the middle of the crease. Now going back to the MAC Studio Fix concealer, I'm taking a concealer brush. I'm sorry, I just had like a quick little brain fart. I'm taking a concealer brush and I'm basically going to sculpt out my lid as if I'm doing a cut crease. The only thing is I'm just really using this to help define the shape of my lid. So I'm just, as you guys can see, after I already go ahead and define that shape, I'm just going to fill it in with the remaining parts of the concealer, and then we're going to shade that in with the regular eyeshadow brush with the flesh tone color, any color that you want. I actually use one of the browns from the matte book from the Crayon Case. Now I left this part in the tutorial on purpose because I wanted to show you that if you made a mistake or if you still need to kind of cut in that shape for the eyeshadow, you still can just use some more concealer. Moving on to liner, I'm using one of my, I believe this is a Vivid Bright eyeliner, and this is by NYX Cosmetics. So this is in the shade green. It's not as deep as I want it to, but you could always just add some more shadow on top of that to deepen it up. But I'm basically doing a cat eye, and I'm using the same shape that I use for my crease. So I'm basically having two shades that kind of whip out as a cat eye. Now using some, this is optional, you don't have to. You can also use a regular shadow for this. I'm using my glitter, I guess it's glitter pigments from NYX Cosmetics, and this actually comes with a wand, so I'm just applying on silver on one side and then gold on the other, and this is around the demarcation line on the top part of the lid. Moving on to the bottom, I'm taking those same two green shades that we use for the top portion of our lid, and with that same detail brush, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke out my waterline. I went ahead and applied the lashes off camera, but you should be looking like this right now. If not, then just go back and reiterate the steps that you missed. Moving on to blush, I'm taking my Saharan Volume 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm using these two colors. I'll put them in the description box below. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I'm taking a powder brush and I'm really trying to focus and concentrate that color on top of the cheeks because I want it to be quite visible on this look. Moving on to highlight, I'm using the Whisper of Guilt highlight by MAC Cosmetics, and if you guys could catch any of my videos for regular basic makeup techniques for my Shades Academy playlist, but I'm just putting this on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, as well as my Cupid's bow. Now moving on to lipstick, this is by NYX Cosmetics. I was really just going for any shade of red because the original look that I wanted to do didn't work out. So this one's a pretty deep red. I'll put the shade in the description box below, as well as the Juvia's Place liner that I use, and I applied some gloss just to get that final effect for the lip. The main concentration for this video was the eyes. And this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. You guys could catch my final thoughts on the next frame. Okay everybody, so this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. As always, I enjoyed creating this look for today's tutorial. Now I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed in the lip, just because although I love how this look came out, this was not the original content that I planned for you guys. But one of the products just was not working for me, so I have to scrap that idea and use this one instead. But it still came out good, so I'm satisfied, and I hope you guys are too. If you're wondering what products I use in today's tutorial, because I don't believe I really introduce anything new to this channel, don't worry, I got you guys. I'll put them all in the description box below. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and then go ahead and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really work hard putting content out for you guys, so I really appreciate you guys returning the love by subscribing, commenting, liking, and also sharing my videos to other people that you think would like it. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to leave it short for now. Oh, one thing I have to mention, please don't forget to go ahead and check out next week's video, because I have some announcements that are very important for this channel. So please go ahead and check that out when I drop it in the following week. But until next time, if you guys celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you guys celebrate New Year's, Happy New Year's. If not, then happy holidays, or enjoy your time off. Please go ahead and still keep your mouths covered, face covered, and then also social distance, but still love. I hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you and take care. Love you. Bye.